So, sir, my question is that clients must be coming to you. That we need to talk to the family of someone who has died. Or maybe they had a question that was left unanswered. They want to ask them why something happened or what it was about. So, sir, have you ever done this for someone?
There are many such examples.
Okay.
There are many such examples. Alright, so what happens here? Even 80-year-old elders have come to me.
Good.
That let me talk to you.
To your wife?
No, to his son.
Okay.
His son had tragically passed away during the COVID time.
Okay.
And both of his sons had passed away.
Really?
Alright, so now he would say, what is the purpose of my life now? But look, for example, in my case, if someone comes to me, my job is to counsel them. In counseling, I was trying to explain to him, first tell me who all are there in your family.
Okay.
Now your sons are gone, but their wives are still there.
Yes, that's right.
They have children too. So don't you think, as the head of the family, you should take responsibility for your grandchildren? So that became a purpose in life for him, at least for now. At least to that extent, he developed. He found the courage that now he has to live and live for them.
Right.
Right. So that's the first purpose. When someone comes to us, we try to give them in some way some kind of encouragement and motivation so that they start thinking about moving forward in life and not about going back. All right. Now, he had come saying, let me talk to them, which is not possible.
Right.
As I told you earlier, no one is physically prepared, no one is emotionally prepared, and no one is mentally prepared. In this situation, none of the three aspects were prepared. So anyway, I did it at their request and I shared the responses I received. Now, since you asked about a case, let me tell you about one that you might find more interesting. This is an incident from the COVID times with a boy. He was 16 years old.
Okay.
And someone had done something to him. It was done on his family itself.
I see.
You mean black magic?
Black magic. So he was a 16-year-old boy, a vegetarian. The whole family was vegetarian.
Right.
And ever since that black magic happened, he secretly started eating non-veg.
He'd eat secretly?
Secretly. What did he especially eat? Chicken momos.
I see.
So that no one would find out.
You know how they say you shouldn't eat anything with bones?
Yes.
So in their house, there was a wedding of a relative, a close relative. So his mother had gone out somewhere
I see.
and he was supposed to go there. But what was happening was like there were pre-boards. He was in 12th grade. So because he had classes, exams were going on. So the plan was that his last exam would be on this day and he would go the next day with his father. His father was also staying back because of it. Okay. Now his work was like transport business with trucks and all. So his work was really good, very successful. So one day that boy went out with his childhood friend. He went there and ate chicken momos. His friend also says, what are you doing? It's not the first time I'm eating raw. For the past 3 or 4 months, I've been doing this with you. I've been eating in secret.
Okay.
If you want to eat, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll get you the paneer ones.
Okay.
I mean, I told you the conversation as I understood it. There might be some slight differences, but that's how it was at the time, in that context. So after all that, they ate whatever they wanted to eat. They were coming back. They always wear a helmet, but that day they didn't. And it really felt to them as if there was a lorry. The lorry was veering towards them like the steering was turning.
Right.
And the lorry driver himself said that he didn't understand why his steering was turning that way.
What exactly is a lorry?
Like a tractor? Trolley?
Oh, trolley. Okay.
Yes.
So as they were actually coming from the front, it hit just like that.
So the tractor driver had no idea how his steering turned that way.
Yes, he said he himself was surprised as to why his steering turned like that.
As if someone was forcing it.
Forced. So even if there's a slight angle,
Yes.
an accident can happen. So that's what happened. And neither of the kids on the bike survived.
Neither survived.
Neither survived. So all this happened. Now, his mother, at first, she had a child undergo a past life regression. So when we did the past life regression, after doing it, what we found out was that I told her about his past life. But according to his horoscope, he was supposed to have a long life.
Oh.
Because there was black magic involved, it wasn't actually his time to go. So basically the purpose of life he came to fulfill, that never happened.
Does that mean he died an untimely death?
Untimely death? This falls into that category.
I see.
Alright, so now this has come under the category of untimely death. Now she says that she wants to know if he can come back as her child.
Okay.
Now the problem is, she was over 40, diabetic,
I see.
obese. Alright, so she knew all this, that getting pregnant again would be very difficult.
It's difficult.
She also had the problem that she knew she was diabetic. She's obese. But she had this one wish that she could get her son back.
Okay.
Alright? She had only 2 sons. The elder son passed away. There was also some issue with the younger son. I'll tell you about that later. So now the whole family was under black magic.
Oh.
Alright. Now when astral travel was done for him, Sarah, do you understand what astral travel is now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So during the astral travel, basically only this much was asked. Can you come back to your parents? Do you want to come back?
Yes.
So when a soul leaves, everyone should understand this too. The purpose of life hasn't been fulfilled. He got family as his first choice. That's why he came into this family. So now he will have to fulfill the purpose of life again. That means he has the option to come back to his family.
Okay.
But again, there's a catch. What's the problem in that? It's obesity and diabetes. So when he said yes, so here the answer became yes from here. Now the challenge was the medical problem, right? Because the mother couldn't withdraw. Now the biggest issue was that the father wasn't agreeing.
Okay.
Even though he had ruined his entire business, because of this, since he had lost all faith in God, but even now, he was adamant that he wouldn't accept it. He kept saying, this just can't happen. How could this possibly happen? So they tried very hard to convince him, and somehow he finally agreed.
He agreed. All right.
So they used surrogacy. In 2022, he came back.
Really?
But how did we find out that he came back? Look, when he was laid on the funeral pyre, then they noticed that on the underside of his little toe, underneath, there was a small dark mole.
Really?
And he was a lefty.
Okay.
He was the only lefty in the whole family.
Okay.
So the one who came through surrogacy was also left-handed. As of now, it is left only. Just think, it's been from 2022 to now 2024. In these 2 years, at least we figured out that he's left-handed. But he also has a mole in the exact same spot.
Okay.
They say that when the pot was broken, when the pot was smashed, his father, at the end, you know how they carefully tie the big toes together with a thread using a needle. So at that time, he noticed that mole.
Okay.
So when that child was born, the mole was right there, in the exact same spot. I mean, the father who didn't believe.
Now, I mean, he was happy.
I got goosebumps hearing this story. So this is the story. These are the events that happened. And as he grows up, we'll see whether his nature turns out the same or different. But so far, two things have matched. The mole and the fact that he's left-handed. So far, that's how it is.